Hey guys, back into the YouTube video. Today it's going to be a showing off video. Now I got some items at the flea market, I got some items at a pawn shop, and I'm going to show off an update on one particular item. And I'm going to re-show the knives that my friend JJ Jinx got me in a previous video because I realized y'all really couldn't see them that well. Because once again, I did that inside, didn't really set anything up. So I'm going to re-show those off real quick. The first one is the Gil Higgins Arkansas toothpick, or more well known as the Stallone knife from Expendables, all three movies. And this is hands down one of my favorite knives. And I've already played with this just a little bit. Man, that's beautiful. This is what's called a 90% replica because it doesn't have the emblem on the handle like the one in the movie. But besides that, it is badass and sharp as a razor. And what I also love is that the sheath, I watched the movie a lot, and the sheath is exactly like the one in the movie. I love that they paid that much attention to detail and actually made the sheath just like the one in the movie. Man, that's beautiful. Thank you very much, Ed. Thank you very much, JJ Jinx. This is going to look so great in my collection. Now, hopefully in the future, I can get Gunner's knife that he uses in Expendables. The little thing back on. Next is the little surprise that he got for me. He originally told me not to peek, but in the unboxing video, you'll see that I accidentally saw this and was really surprised that he sent this. So, this is a Timber Custom Steel Series Rattler Bowie knife. And sharp as a razor. A classic. I mean, Arkansas is well known for the Bowie knives. If it wasn't for Arkansas, no one would know what a Bowie knife is. Very beautiful. And I love the brass liner on the back of the blade. And it is very sharp. And I love the leather sheath on it as well. That's going to look so great in my collection. Thank you very much, man. Next is the update. This is the Bowie knife I made a while back, and I just made a sheath for it out of some leather that I gutted from a couch. You can't beat a classic. Next is on an update on some knives my friend Mike gave me. This is that Camillus lockback that I fixed. The little spring in here was gone, so I replaced it, and now it locks better than ever. Thank you very much, Mike. That's going to look so great in my collection. Next is this USA no name. It just says USA, but I love the handles on that thing. And I fully restored this knife, brought it right back to brand new condition, and now it's going to go straight into my collection. Thank you very much, Mike. Next is on the old-timer knife that Mike gave me. Again, fully cleaned up, restored back to condition. Man, that's beautiful. And this is going to go straight into my collection because I don't have any old-timers anymore. I sold them all over the years. Next is on my two pawn shop finds. The first pawn shop find is a Buck 110. I forgot what year this is from. Ooh, I forgot. Hold on a minute. Let me go get my chart so I can tell you what year this was from. Should have got this earlier, but I had just forgot. Okay, this knife is from 1987. Another year that I don't have in my collection. Now, what I do plan to do in the future is send this knife in and get a 2021 knife blade, because I've already got a 2019 blade, so I think what I'll do is hold on to this, because it's not really worth much because it doesn't lock properly, and it's slightly bent, if you can see that. So in the future, I plan to send this in and get a 2021 blade put in. And the funniest thing is they wanted $25 for this originally, and I asked, will they just take $20 even? And they did. And the funniest thing is that this buck came with a charade knife case, which obviously don't go with it. But luckily, I've got a charade lock back that I'm going to be selling that fits this knife sheath perfectly. So, what a miracle coincidence. I find a sheath that fits this knife perfectly. Next, at another pawn shop, I found this buck knife. This is a buck 397 from, let's see, letter T stamp, from 2003. They originally wanted $6. I asked them would they take $5, and they took it. And I cleaned it up and repolished it and made it look brand new. Gonna look great in my collection. Sadly, someone tried to engrave their name onto it, so I tried to get it off. And it came with this nylon sheath, which of course, it's not what it originally comes with. But I decided, since I already have other 2 buck knives, I put my 2 other ones in this sheath as well. Back in there. And voila, I got all 3 buck knives in this sheath. And then I also bought this little screwdriver that I plan to clean up in another video. 97 cents. And then my father got me this little Victorinox brown-handled knife. This is one of their fillet knives they use for fishing. And then he also found me another military knife. Get this open. Come on. Nail neck's always a problem with this one. There we go. This is because the blade's been heavily used. That's why it closes a lot deeper than it normally does. This is a Camillus U.S. military Vietnam knife from 1967. So that's Vietnam era. This one's going to look great in my collection. I've already put a new spring in it because the original one was busted, so I replaced it. And now it works better than ever. And he also bought me this little pen knife. It looks like a regular brass pen, but when you twist it and open it, it's a little double-edged blade. Thank you, Dad. That's awesome. And last but not least is a classic Remington Barlow, brand new in the package. My father bought this for me, made in the United States. Can't beat that. Thank you very much, Dad. And I guess I'll end the video right here. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to go back into the previous unboxing video so you can vote for the next unboxing knife. And as always, stay sharp.